don't get knowledge in order to compete with the ulama. There's a sign and an indication, ikhwani, that again, if a person has knowledge, Allah Ta'ala has raised the people who have knowledge over the people who don't have knowledge. As he mentions subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, يَرْفَعِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ وَالَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ darajat. Allah has raised those people from amongst you who believe and you have knowledge. He gave them degrees. So the scholar is sitting in a position where the religion told people, honor him, respect him. So if his niyat is not for Allah, he could take advantage of the people. He could steal the money of the people. And that's why the Prophet used to be afraid, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, of the bad scholar or the munafiq with a lisan. Person, he can speak. He's a good speaker. But under all of that, when you start pulling back the layers of his onion, you'll find he has khubth in him. Curses the companions. He doesn't love Muawiyah. Yeah, he gave a really an amazing debate at the debate in Oxford where they debate people, and he really put those atheists and those people in their place. So when you watch that, you say, wow, that was deep. That was really good. It was good. But then when he comes away from that place and gets on his local member, he's cursing Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. So the Prophet used to be afraid of that individual, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has knowledge. The religion told people, respect the ulama. And that scholar, that person, he's going to take advantage of the people. So you shouldn't try to get knowledge in order to get benefit like you're from the ulama. They're going to tell you, sit in the front seat. They're going to bring you your plate first. They're going to make sure that you're the one who is okay, you're comfortable, you're warm, you're this, you're that. And there's nothing wrong with that in the deen. But the person makes that his niyyah. He wants to fringe benefits of what knowledge does. There's a big problem, big problem. We're busy giving dawah. But I'm learning what I'm learning, and the goal and the objective is not to practice it. The goal and the objective is not to worship Allah with it. The goal and the objective is to deal with these people who I'm giving dawah to. So I memorize with the goal and objective of using those ayat, those ahadith, to beat them up. Whatever I read, I'm reading and I'm searching to beat them up. So everybody in today's culture of social media, everybody can be a keyboard warrior. That's why I tell people, don't ever pay attention to the comments that people make for or against. Because people make comments for and they go overboard. And people make comments against and they go overboard. But you'll never be able to find a single person who's going to please everybody. He gets up with a beautiful recitation of the Quran. Someone's going to say, why did he read that long ayat? The salat should have been shortened. Why is he reading this and why is he reading that? You'll never be able to please the people, ever. So now, arguing with the foolish, the sufaha, the person who does that, he himself is foolish because he wants to flex his muscles on people who don't know. And he wants to get his rocks off of making people who are sufaha, they don't know. They're new Muslims. They're Muslims who didn't study. They don't have a clue. They're learning right now that this individual wants to write against atheists and all of those other people. And there's nothing wrong with the one who knows what he's doing to do those refutations. We're not saying refutation is not permissible. We're saying don't make and don't allow your goal and your objective of learning whatever you're learning to be, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get him. I got him now. And this is hard for young people to get away from again, because sometimes with ikhlas even, the individual is trying to give da'wah to people who are around him, and he can't get help. He can't help himself but to get sucked up into that thing. I want to give the truth to them as I perceive it. And then somewhere in the mix, the niyyah, it gets mixed up with self-indulgence, self-praise, self-worth, and then it ceased being for Allah Azza wa Jal. So don't get knowledge to argue with the foolish. Have mercy on yourself and have mercy upon the other people.